You guys asked for it, so I'm going to talk about it. Dalvin Cook to the Miami Dolphins? What is up, Fin fans? Yes, like I said, you guys have on Twitter, in the comment section, on my Instagram, all these places, you guys been hitting me up saying, hey, Doug, Dalvin Cook to the Miami Dolphins. Possibility? What's going on with that? Would you do it? All that stuff. So we're going to jump into that, and then I'm going to get to one of you guys' comments of the day. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about this whole Dalvin Cook Minnesota Vikings situation. So Dalvin Cook wants a contract extension. He's going on his final year of his rookie contract. He was a second-round pick to the Minnesota Vikings. So now he's going into his fourth year with the Minnesota Vikings. Right now, he's due to make $1.3 million in 2020, and he feels that he deserves more money. And he's very upset that he isn't getting his contract extension. And he said he will not be going to camp or any of that until he gets a contract extension. And so a lot of people are thinking, hey, teams might be interested in trading for him. Hey, will the Miami Dolphins trade for Dalvin Cook? Let's break down the whole scenario, and let's break down Dalvin Cook before I answer that question. So like I said, Dalvin Cook, second round pick, $1.3 million due this year. He wants a new contract. If you look at what he's done in the NFL in the past 3 years, he's only played 29 out of the 48 games he was eligible to play. Huge injury his rookie year. Showed that he can bounce back from that. Showed that he can continue to play at a high level. Rookie year, like I said, 4 games. 2018, he only played 11 games. Last year, only played 14, but still rushed for 1,135 yards, 13 touchdowns versus the 2 touchdowns his previous 2 years, and then 615 last year. But again, still has never played a full season because of the injury bug that tends to bite him in the injury butt. So that's one of the reasons why the Minnesota Vikings are probably hesitant on giving him this huge contract extension. And I'm saying huge because he wants Christian McCaffrey type money. He has came out and said he wants $16 million a year. $16 million a year. Again, Christian McCaffrey got the money he got because of the situation that the Carolina Panthers in. You know, they went in a different area when it came to quarterback. Cam Newton isn't a problem. Luke Kuechly ended up retiring. So they had the money to pay Christian McCaffrey as much as they could. Dalvin Cook, on the other hand, I don't know, man. You broke 1,000 yards once last year. Other than that, you haven't played a full season. You do have this injury bug that tends to follow you around. I don't know if you're worth $16 million a year. Me personally, no, you're not worth $16 million a year. But where he's coming from is he just saw Kirk Cousins get a fully guaranteed contract a few years ago and then get another contract this past offseason, obviously to alleviate some of the money. But he's noticing that the Minnesota Vikings like to pay people. They like to pay people a good amount of money. So he's thinking to himself, I deserve this money. I should get paid. Now, like I said, Christian McCaffrey produced consistently. Dalvin Cook, on the other hand, one good year. I honestly know $16 million is too much money for Dalvin Cook. You know, there is the possibility that the Minnesota Vikings can franchise tag him next year, but there is also the possibility that he does Le'Veon Bell and just sits out all year. Now, when it comes to that, right, when it comes to a player sitting out to get money, to get more money, to get money that they earn, I'm not 100% against it. It depends on the situation. If the player deserves to be paid more, and if the player deserves to have a higher contract, and especially at the running back position where your career isn't as long as other positions like quarterbacks because you take a blunt of the hits, I'm not totally against fighting for your money, because there is that stigma that a lot of people say when it comes to contracts: pay what you signed, or play or earn what you signed. Hey, you signed this contract, play it out. Yes, but it also doesn't go the other way, where owners can easily just say, oh, you signed a contract for $30 million. Well, we only guaranteed you 6, so we're going to give you 6 and we're going to cut you and you're not going to get you 30. Sucker. So there's that whole scenario where, yes, you signed the contract and you should honor that contract, but it's never honored the other way by the owners of giving them the money that they're due. So I do agree that you should play and you should fight to get the contract that you earn, especially if you're a high producing guy. But Dalvin Cook, on the other hand, like I said, one production of a year doesn't guarantee or deserve $16 million a year. So again, breaking that all down, talking about, he wants his new contract. He's going to sit out of camp. He wants Christian McCaffrey money. He sees what the Minnesota Vikings are doing, paying Kirk Cousins, all that stuff. Looking at his stats, looking at his injury history, should the Miami Dolphins go after Dalvin Cook and try to, offer a second or whatever? A big fat no. If I'm the Miami Dolphins, I'm not going after Dalvin Cook. The money he wants does not justify his production, and the money he wants doesn't justify his durability. Plus, the Miami Dolphins, they don't have the cap space to pay him $16 million a year. So that's the other thing. They still have to sign Austin Jackson, Hunt, and Igbenogany. So when it comes to the cap space they'll probably have about 15 million left in cap space after signing these three rookies. No, I'm not going after Dalvin Cook. I think that, he wants too much money for his production. Like I said, durability is a huge problem. I think that Breida could be an up and coming great running back for us. Jordan, look at his stats over the past 4 years. He's one of the top rushers. Yes, he had a few down years, but I'm pretty good with our running back core, and I don't feel like we need to add somebody else in there. So I hope that answers your question. Should the Miami Dolphins go after Dalvin Cook? No. Money, durability, and production? No. I say no. You never know. He might continue that success train, but the fact that he hasn't played a full season, no. I'm not giving him $16 million. Dolphins don't have it, and then there's no point in giving up a high draft pick to pay someone $16 million. Just draft the running back next year. So no. Be sure to comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think that the Miami Dolphins should go after Dalvin Cook? I'm interested to see what you guys have to say. Being that I'm recording this late, it's a late video. I think I'm recording this. Yes, it's 11:55. It's almost Thursday. I record late videos for you guys. I went on Twitter and I asked you guys, hey, get at me for comment of the day. And this comment comes from Shadow81, and he says, hey, Doug, what do you think about the Dolphins facing off against two division opponents right off the bat? Those games are always more competitive. Are they more or less winnable matchups given the team's rebuild situation? So essentially what Shadow is talking about is week 1, we are in New England facing the New England Patriots, and week 2, we are home for Buffalo. So at New England, home for Buffalo. He's asking me, do I think it's fair? Do I think it's right that we face our division guys first 2 weeks, especially when it comes to a rebuild and bringing in more guys, bringing in younger guys? Yeah, it doesn't bother me. Going into New England week 1, I actually would prefer. It's a good measuring stick for where we're at when it comes to, our rookies and all that stuff. Because you got to understand, all 32 teams are not doing anything right now. So it's not like the New England Patriots have been training and had OTAs and stuff, and the Dolphins haven't. They're all that way. They also don't have a quarterback. I don't care what people say about Stidham. I don't care what people say about Boyer. They do not have a quarterback. You saw what the Dolphins did to Boyer with the Colts. They don't have a quarterback. I'm not worried about New England Patriots. I'm not guaranteeing a win because Bill Belichick is Bill Belichick. But I think that's a good measuring stick. Miami going into New England, if they can pull that win off, if they can upset the world, because a lot of people are going to be picking the Patriots to beat the Dolphins. It's a good way to start the season. Then going home, being home for Buffalo, another one. Again, Buffalo doesn't scare me. They had the second-ranked defense, and the Miami Dolphins went into Buffalo and were one play away from beating them. Now, yes, that play happened in the beginning of the third quarter, but if the Dolphins don't turn that ball over in the end zone, I honestly think the Miami Dolphins win that game, because watch how the Dolphins lost the game. It was by 1 score, even though the onside kick was run back for a touchdown. 1 score. So no, and Josh Allen is the most inaccurate quarterback in NFL today. Look at the stats. I'm not talking about that out of bias and hatred towards the Bills. It is what it is. Josh Allen is the most inaccurate quarterback right now in the NFL. Starters, Josh Allen, most inaccurate. So no, going into New England and going and being home for Buffalo, Good measuring stick. It's a very good measuring stick. The first 4 games are good measuring sticks. Then we got, in Jacksonville Thursday. Then we got Seattle home. Good measuring sticks. Those first 4 games, we'll know what this team is and the versatility and strength and fight that they have. So now, starting with the first 2 games in divisions, I'm happy with that. Get that out of the way, because then we know, hey, we beat those 2. We go 2-0 in the division. All of a sudden, we know, hey, we have a really good chance at winning this division. Also, that's the other thing you got to think about. Get you a little head start in knowing how you're going to do in the division. So now it doesn't bother me at all. Thank you, Shadow, for the comment. Like usual, guys, be sure to comment below. Like I said before, I'm very interested to see what you guys think about that. Hey, what do you guys think about the Miami Dolphins playing 2 division foes, week 1, week 2? Also, the Dalvin Cook situation. Be sure to follow me on Twitter. It's where I got this comment from. I asked you guys real quick, because I'm making this video late. You guys hit me up real quick like you normally do on Twitter. So be sure to go over to Twitter. Check it out. I think I'm 20 followers away from 2,000. So if you got a Twitter, go over, check me out. Hit that follow if you like what you see. Also, check me out on Instagram. Check out the Bit Boys. I put Luigi's Mansion out the other day. It was a really funny episode. Put some Terminator 2 stuff in there. Hope you enjoy it. Go over, check it out if you like what you see. Hit that subscribe button. Also, check out my other channel, DouglieDoWrong Studios. I'm going to try to put more content on there. Also, I haven't talked about this much, but if you guys want to become a Patreon, I got my Patreon linked below. I've started doing special videos over on Patreon. The recent video that I did was I did a behind the scenes of how I do these videos. So if you want to become a Patreon and see those videos, there's different tiers for you to join. So be sure to go over, check it out. If you like what you see, and you want to join, go ahead. If not, don't feel like you need to. But other than that, give this video a thumbs up. Like I said, I got a ton of content planned for you guys. If news breaks, I will get this stuff to you. I almost said a bad word. I have to censor myself because of YouTube. You got to censor yourself. But I try to get you guys this stuff right away, especially with ideas and lists and stuff. I'm going to start breaking down each conference. Some of you guys said that, yes, you'd be interested in me doing that. So I'm going to start doing that as well. So give this video a thumbs up because you like the content and you like the channel. Check out DolphinsTalk.com. It's the website that has all Dolphin content, all Dolphin content creators. So be sure to go over, check that out. Hit that subscribe button. If not, you won't be able to come hang out Saturday. Well, you can. But it's just, it'd feel good to see you hit the subscribe button and hit the bell. Because if you hit the bell, then you know, hey, Doug's live right now. Oh, crap. Let me hang out. See what he's talking about. Oh, he's talking about whatever. Cool. You suck. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going live Saturday, 1 p.m. We got a special thing I'm going to do with you guys, try to get some of you guys on to chat with. So other than that, I'll see you guys live Saturday, 1 p.m. talking Miami Dolphins football. But like usual, stay classy. Fins up.